Namaskar. In the next video lecture of computer graphics, I am going to explain the fourth number of 2D geometric transformation, that is known as a 2D reflection. 2D reflection, nothing but a mirror image is going to be created. How the object is going to be created a mirror image, and what are the different kinds of reflections are there. So we are going to see in this video. So let's start with this video. First of all, just define that what is exactly the reflection. That is the introduction is there. So you can see that it is a transformation. You can see that it is a transformation which produce a mirror image. So nothing else, the mirror image is going to be created of an object. Means when an object is going to be created just like a mirror type of images, then this reflection is going to be used here. The mirror image can be either about the x-axis or it can be either about the y-axis, because I am going to explain the 2D type of reflection. So here we are just consider the two plane, that is called x and y plane. Sorry, xy plane. So the only two axes are there to make this plane. So that's why it's a mirror image about the only two axes. Either it can be a x-axis or it can be a y-axis. So we can see that what is the actually there. And the mirror image, nothing but then you can consider it as the object is rotated about 180 degrees. So means that mirror image is going to be created, means that you just rotate an object with respect to the 180 degree, then mirror image is going to be created. So nothing else, you can consider it the mirror image as a the object is rotated with respect to 180 degree. The types of different kinds of reflection is there. You can see that first reflection is known as an about y-axis, reflection about y-axis. Second one is called reflection about first one is reflection about x-axis, second one is called reflection about y-axis, and third one is known as an reflection about an axis perpendicular to xy plane and passing through the origin. It means it also be known as a reflection about origin, or it can be says both the axis reflection, means it will be applied for x-axis as well as the y-axis reflections. What is the kind of this reflection? We can see that in the further. And the next one is called reflection about y is equal to x, means it's a line, it's a diagonal line. So we can also see that. Let's start with the reflection about x-axis. Reflection about x-axis, nothing else. The object can be reflected about x-axis with the help of the following matrix. So we have to remember this matrix. So this matrix is actually used to reflect the each kind of vertex, means each and every vertices with this reflection matrix, and the new vertices can be a reflected vertices. How it can be possible? So you can see that in this transformation value of x, means whatever the transformation values are there, the values of x will be remain same. The values of x is never be going to be changed, means that the vertices value means x value of all the vertices never going to be changed, and same, and whereas the value of y is going to be become negative. So means that how to convert the y value of each vertex is going to be negative. You just use the -1. -1 means you just convert the value from positive to negative, or whatever the value is there, just take the negative form. So how to do that? So for that you have to be make this matrix. You can see that -1 is going to be here. So when this matrix is going to be apply on the vertices, then automatically the y value is going to be negative. So reflection about y x-axis is going to be happen here. So above figure shows the reflection of the object with respect to x-axis, and the object will be like another side of the x-axis, means that whenever you have applied this reflection about x-axis with respect to x-axis, means that the object is totally lie on the other side of the y-axis. So that is the simple thing is there. You can say about that x-axis. Now come to the point y-axis. Whatever the operation have been done for the x-axis, same kind of operation will be done for the y-axis also, just the value is going to be changed. So in the previous one we have applied the -1 on y value, so here we applied the -1 for x value. So you can see that this is the matrix and reflection about the y-axis, and in this transformation, value of y will be remain same, means the y value is going to be same, means all the y value of vertices is going to be remain same. It will not change their negativity, and the negative value negativity of the x value is going to be changed. So means that where the value of x will become negative. So this is the simple thing. Whatever the operation is going to be performed on x axis about the x axis reflection, just opposite will be applied for the y axis. So here the matrix is there, so that matrix is going to be applied for each and every vertices. So that object, you can see that this is the original position, that object is going to be changed from here to there. So you can change from here to there also, or it can be changed from here to there. So vice versa can be possible. The above figure shows the reflection of the object axis, means whatever the object is here, that will be reflected here, or whatever the object is here, that will be reflected here. So the object will be lie another side of the x-axis. So we can see that if this is an object, so that is lie on the another side, or if this is an object, that is lie on the another side. So this is the property of reflection about the y-axis. Now come to the point, the next type of reflection, that is about the xy plane and passing through the origin. Then how it can be possible? You can consider it as the reflection about x-axis as well as the y-axis, or you can say that the reflection about the origin. Means if you put a mirror in that form, if you put a mirror, so that object is going to be reflected totally on the other part, means opposite part of the diagonally opposite part. You can see that this is diagonal opposite part, means if this is plus plus value, means here is the plus plus operation is there, so opposite diagonal part means minus minus. So here is minus minus is there, so here is plus plus is there. So you can see that the plus value is whatever the value will be situated here, or whatever the value will be considered in this plane, that is totally converted into a negative form here. If you consider here, so that will be converted into here. So this is known as an reflection about the xy plane. So this is the mirror position. You can see that red color line is mirror position. So the value of x and y both will be reversed. Reverse means the negativity is there, opposite sign will be applied. So this is also called an half revolution. Half revolution means 180-degree rotation. You can say that half revolution about the rotation origin, about the origin. So mean half revolution you can consider as a 180 revolution or 180-degree rotation. So that will be applied. So you can apply this object with a 180-degree rotation. So you can say that this is an 180-degree rotation. So if you apply this, so this 180-degree rotation nothing but the reflection about the xy plane. The matrix is will be here because we said that the plus value is just going to be converted to a negative value. So negative and negative, both the values are negative. So the whatever the vertices is there, that will be applied this matrix and get the negative value of x as well as y value. So this is the simple definition or description of reflection about the xy plane, or you can say that reflection about the origin. Now come to the point, reflection about the line. Line means y is equal to x. All of you know that this is a 45-degree angle line. So when the line passes through the origin and make an angle 45-degree with x-axis or y-axis, so that a line is actually known as a y is equal to x line. Why it is called? Because we have a basic line equation that is known as a y is equal to, you know, that mx plus c. You all of you know that mx plus c. C is an intercept, means the line is going to be make a segment on the y-axis. You can see that it passes through the origin, so the c value is going to be 0. So you can see that c is, so only the y is equal to mx is there. So this is in 45-degree angle, so m will be 1, so that is going to be 1. So that's why it's known as a y is equal to x. So the line equation of this line equation of this particular line is always be a y is equal to r. So how the value or how the reflection going to be performed with respect to this line, the object may be reflected about y is equal to x line with the help of following transformation matrix. So this matrix is going to be applied. So why this is going to be applied? Because y is equal to x means y value and x value is just going to be change their position. Means what is the value of what is the position of x, that is going to be changed in the x position, and x position is going to be changed in the y position. So you can see that here is one is there, but you can see that the one is going to be here and the other going to be here. So you can see that if you apply this matrix to the point, so all the points are just going to be reflected with respect to this y is equal to x line. So this matrix is very easily understandable. You can understand that then x value position and y values position is just going to be swapped. So this is the reflection about y is equal to x line. So now come to the point, if we apply the y is equal to minus x, the plus value is going to be negative. So you can see that whatever the value is 1 and 1, that is going to be negative minus 1 minus 1, or same as whatever happen in the y is equal to x line, that is also applicable for the y is equal to minus x, means other direction line. So this is the simple. And next come to the point, one example is given. You can see that a numerical one example means numerical question is given here. The triangle ABC is given. The coordinate of A, B, C are given as a coordinate is 3, 4, 6, 4 and 4, 8, and find the reflected position of triangle with respect to the x-axis. This is also be going to be happen same as whatever I have performed in the translation, rotation and scaling operations. So also you can apply for the reflection also. Just going to be matrix multiplication, and the reflection matrix is an homogeneous matrix. You can see that reflection matrix is this about y-axis. This is the standard matrix for about y-axis, so we have taken this one. And the point matrix is this. This is the A, this is B and this is C. How that is going to be right here, vertically right here. So x, y, this is x, this is y and 1, x, y, 1 for the B vertex on C vertex. So this is the point matrix, and we are just going to be apply this simple operation of reflection point P and reflection matrix. You can see that this is a reflection matrix, this is a point matrix, and this is going to be apply or multiply this two matrix. So this value is going to be generated. So this is a figure. You can see that this is an original object and this is an reflected object. So when this going to be when this vertices, original vertices and the reflected vertices going to be drawn, so this figure is going to be generated. You can see that this is a reflection about the x-axis. So you can understand this numerical problem very well. So if you any kind of problem arise or doing some problem by multiplying this two matrices, you can ask me in my mail. So this is an example. Another example you can try it for about y-axis, about origin, and origin means about the xy plane, and about y is equal to x line. You can apply same operation. You can apply whatever is given here. You just change the matrix and perform the operation. So at the last you have seen that how the reflection can be possible. The four types of reflection we have studied that about the x-axis, about the y-axis, about the xy plane means, or it is also known as an about the origin, and about the y is equal to x line. So if you like this video, share it and don't forget to subscribe it.